The Bad Batch Season 3 is off to a fantastic start. Not only are we getting major plot lines regarding the Emperor's experiments, Crosshair's redemption, and Omega's midichlorian count, but we are also seeing more examples of how the galaxy changed after the war. The period between the Clone Wars and the Battle of Yavin has always been somewhat of a gray area for Star Wars fans. We knew where we started, and we knew the destination, but we didn't know how we got there. Well, throughout the first 2 seasons of this show, we've gotten more and more information about how the galaxy shifted from a republic in the throes of war to subjugation under Imperial rule. Chain codes, the phasing out of the clone troopers, ship registries, death troopers, Order 66 survivors, Palpatine's ultimate goal, and much more. Information that we'd never previously had. I think a lot of people are writing this show off not only because it's animated and not live action, but also because the main character is, as some call her, a whiny little Mary Sue child. And now that we know her connection to the midichlorian transfer, I suspect that the criticisms of Disney making her so will only increase. But viewing Omega as a vehicle by which to deliver a story and a setting is the correct solution. I'm sure she is far more important than any of us now realize. And of course, droves of bitter Star Wars fans will write off everything simply because it potentially sets up and leads into the sequel trilogy. But I would strongly encourage them to enjoy the ride, even if it leads to a trilogy that they deny even exists. I love how in this latest episode we begin to see the corruption and bureaucracy setting in, a symptom of a much larger cancer throughout the Empire. Those in power will always abuse it. I'm sure you've seen videos and posts talking about how the Empire were the good guys in Episode 4, but the more we see of them in this in-between period, the more that line of thinking is exposed as flawed. The Empire is corrupt and authoritarian, just as the Emperor is. Extra fines, extermination of pets, double standards, oppression of native inhabitants. The Empire is a cold, soulless place, and I'm really enjoying how this show shines a light on a problem in a time period that we otherwise wouldn't know about.